So I'd like to welcome parents, 4th and 5th grade students, teachers and administrators that have joined us for our Junior Beta Club induction ceremony today. This ceremony is very important to us in our club and in our organization. This is a time when we accept new members into our organization. Our club is made up of 4th and 5th graders only, and they are only students that demonstrate strong academics, strong leadership, kindness, and good character. So our new members that we're inducting today have all demonstrated those characters. The sponsors of Junior Beta Club, myself and Ms. Kimbrough, we are very pleased to have these students join us as we enter our second year as an organization here at Barack and Michelle Obama Academy. So we are looking forward to a wonderful second year full of lots of service projects and great conventions in December, coming up soon. Okay, London, if you could join me, please.
I would like to introduce Aaliyah Wynn from Martin Luther King Jr. Middle School. Aaliyah Wynn is an 8th grade student. While at King, she has maintained honor roll status while participating in band, debate team, and the academic bowl team. And a JAG Award ambassador. As a member of Jaguar Communications team, you can hear Aaliyah's pleasant personality on the morning and afternoon announcements. She has been a member of the Junior Beta Club since 7th grade, and she currently serves as the president. Last year, Aaliyah won first place in the district science fair and advanced to the science state competition. As a first-year debater, she quickly advanced to junior varsity and won a first-place speaker award at the Revolutionary Tournament. Her favorite subjects are social studies and math. Her hobbies include writing, reading, making bracelets, and participating in community service projects.
Good morning. My name is Aaliyah Wynn, and I'm an 8th grader at Martin Luther King Jr. Middle School. I currently serve as the proud president of our Junior Beta Club. First, congratulations to the new inductees of the Junior Beta Club at Barack and Michelle Obama Academy. Junior Beta is a very prestigious club that not only looks at grades, but it looks at your character. If you've been selected to join, that means you already exhibit the characteristics of a Junior Beta member, which is scholarship, service, and leadership. Our Junior Beta motto is, let us lead by serving others. As Junior Beta members, we are leaders of the future. We are setting examples for others to follow, even when it's not perceived as the cool thing to do or the popular thing to do. That's where your character comes in as a Beta member. You cannot lead or serve others if your character isn't up to par. Additionally, you have to maintain your grades. Scholarship means that you are continuously learning and applying that knowledge to help others at your school and in the community. You have now placed yourselves in good position to be change agents that impact your own communities. We do that through service to others. With a little hard work and a great attitude, you can do amazing things. You can help protect the earth, you can be a friend, you can encourage others to do the same. One person can make a difference, no matter how small, and you can get huge results. I have really enjoyed my time so far in Junior Beta at King. We have collected funds for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. We've helped in our school garden. We've also volunteered to help other school clubs collect socks for the homeless. And we've helped our school partners with projects around the school. This year, we've already collected items for the Hurricane Dorian victims and donated them to a local organization to send to the Bahamas. It was very fulfilling to know that what we do makes a difference in someone's life. I hope that you use your time as a Junior Beta member to be the change that you want to see in the world. Remember, you are leaders because you serve others. I will leave you with this quote from Simon Sinek. Bad leaders care about who is right. Good leaders care about what is right. Again, congratulations to you for this awesome achievement.
to start the actual induction ceremony. Madam President.
Junior Beta Club is very important to us, the students, as well as our school. And we are glad that you are here to share this special time with us. I have been elected president of this Beta Club and will endeavor to merit the confidence of my fellow members in selecting me to be chief representative and leader of their group. I publicly pledge my cooperation and loyalty to the members, sponsors, school officials, and faculty, and also to you, members of the student body of Barack and Michelle Obama Academy. And our club is an academic and leadership service-based organization, and as such, we hope to be of service to our school, community, state, and nation. These three candles, the red, white, and blue, indicate to you our interpretation of their meaning, and we pledge ourselves to uphold the ideals of our nation. White denotes light, purity, and faith. As president of National Beta, I will endeavor to hold high this light. It is with humility, joy, and pride that I undertake this task and accept the responsibility.
Elected vice president of this Beta Club, and in every way, I pledge my assistance to the president. I shall serve as chairperson of the executive committee and will accept responsibilities suggested to me by the president. The candle I have lit is red. This color represents pure love, wisdom, and bravery. Another objective of National Beta is to encourage fellowship and cooperation. Encouraging fellowship among Beta members and non-members requires both the love of fellow students and a genuine interest in each one. In order to have friends, one must be friendly. We want each of you to consider the Beta group as your friends. We strive to be a democratic organization and earnestly ask for wisdom and courage to live up to the motto of our club. Let us lead by serving others. To you, the faculty and student body, we pledge our cooperation. In turn, we solicit your cooperation and confidence. The blue candle, which is indicative of truth, constancy, and fidelity. These attributes are essential, not only in loyalty to one's nation, but also in expressing loyalty to a local club and to our school. As secretary of this Beta Club, I pledge you this fidelity. I shall endeavor to be prompt in correspondence, to keep my records complete and give out accurate information. The third objective of National Beta is to reward effort and achievement. We hope our club will prove a stimulus to the student body. If you strive to obtain the requirements of good scholarship, character, a commendable attitude, and show credible achievement, your faculty will recognize this effort, and the members of this club will be happy to acknowledge this achievement and extend a hearty welcome into our ranks. We are here today to receive new members. I publicly welcome you and pledge you our friendship and support.
You will notice that the candles in this group show the colors of National Beta, black and gold. Black symbolizes dignity, restraint, and seriousness. We should attend our search for knowledge and truth. I am treasurer of this Beta Club. This office is one of dignity, and its task is one to be regarded seriously. I shall keep the financial records carefully and make regular reports to my fellow members. The fourth objective of National Beta is to inspire honesty and tolerance. We feel that these qualities are necessary in the development of good citizens. We hope that membership in our Beta Club will have a part in leading students to become more tolerant and will help and will impress each with the importance of honesty to ourselves as well as to our fellow men. As treasurer, I pledge you my individual support, and as a Beta Club, we assure you of intent to grow into more tolerant, trustworthy members of this student body.
I represent the members in this club. I have lit the golden candle which designates warm friendship and faithfulness. As a member of National Beta Club, we have heard pledges made to us, to the candidates for membership, to the teachers, and to the student body. We are in accord with the expressions of our leaders. We in turn pledge our faithful cooperation to them during the year. We promise to lay aside petty jealousies and ambitions and to work loyal and honestly, to become better citizens in a democratic world. Perfection is not a human trait, but we can all strive for it. This we will do by working together in the golden bonds of friendship and fellowship.
Good morning, Barack and Michelle Obama family and friends. I am Mrs. Kimbrough, the co-sponsor of this dynamic Beta Club. You have heard an explanation of the objectives of this organization from which you have received invitations. Do you wish to unite with this Beta Club in the promotion of its aims? You have heard an explanation of the objectives of this organization from which you have received invitations. Do you wish to unite with this Beta Club in the promotion of its aims?
I do. We accept the challenge, and we will be honored to take the pledge of membership, to wear the Beta emblem, and to belong to this group. We trust that we may help make a contribution to the progress of humankind, and we also pledge to try to live up to the ideals of National Beta.
Okay, now will the officers please stand? Will you please, everyone, will you please raise your right hand? And please repeat after me. I hereby declare that I shall always strive to be honest and truthful at all times, to maintain a credible scholastic record, to be of service to my teachers and fellow men, to conduct myself in an ethical manner and moral manner, to reflect credit upon my school and community. I welcome you into the Beta Club and to all the rights and privileges of membership.
Okay, at this time, to our new inductees, we will call you one at a time for you to come up. You will get a certificate, and then you can join the ranks of the fellow members, okay? Shedrick Humphrey, fourth grader, please join us on the stage. Jocelyn Sheffield, fifth grade. Jada Stiles. Leah Lowry, 5th grader. This is my friend KT, because I'm going to mess up the last name. Kaylin Tashinga.
Chinanga.
And Aaliyah Woods, 4th grader. And we do have a couple of inductees that are not here today, unfortunately. Mackenzie Nicholson, who is a 5th grader, and Denasia Smith, a 4th grader. Welcome to our club, ladies and gentlemen. We are so glad to have you here. We are a very busy organization, and we need all the help we can get. So we are glad to have you all on board. Congratulations.
Aaliyah, will you please come up? Aaliyah, thank you for being with us here today. Our school would like to present you with this token of our appreciation.
All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning. I am the very proud principal of Barack and Michelle Obama Academy. Thank you to all of our parents and our guests. Also, our guest speaker, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know you're an 8th grader, so you're getting ready for high school. So let's give her another round of applause. Today is a special day. Anytime we can, boys and girls, let me have your attention, please. Sit up nice and tall. This is a very important ceremony. And we are proud that we have inducted new members. I still remember when I first started here and we did not even have a Junior Beta Club. And I am proud of the work that Dr. Tuttle and Ms. Kimbrough that they're doing to really put our Junior Beta Club on the map here in Atlanta and all over the state of Georgia. Junior Beta represents a very esteemed group of students that have made the decision to stand alone sometimes and be leaders and not followers. These are our leaders, boys and girls, and these are the students that we should look forward to seeing each and every day because they are the exemplars on how we should conduct ourselves each and every day. To our Beta Club members, that is a challenge. I will tell you myself as a leader, a lot of times I have to pause and notice how I react to things because everybody is now looking at you. It is definitely a price you pay when you become a leader. Because always, always, you are the model for how others should conduct themselves. Citizenship is really, really huge as Beta members, so we always have to make the right decisions. Integrity, huge word for some of us, but those things that we do when nobody's looking. Honesty, those are characteristics that we want to see in our Junior Beta Club members. I am so proud of our Junior Beta Club because they put on so many different community service activities. They know, everybody in this school, we know that we are servants. As teachers and leaders, we are here to serve. And our Junior Beta Club, every time I look up, they are trying to serve others in the community. And we are definitely here to support you. I will also tell you that this will follow you all the way to middle and high school. When you fill out your college applications, you get points for being a member of Beta Club. So keep this up. When you get to middle school, you make sure you go to the principal and let them know that you were a member of Junior Beta and you want to actually continue that for middle school. And Aaliyah, I know you're going to do the same. I'm sorry, what was your name? I was right. Oh my goodness. I I was looking at my other Leah. Make sure that when you go to high school that you tell the principal that you were the president, okay? Because they look for leaders within leaders. So today is a very, very special day. I challenge all of you out here today, it is never too late to become a member of Junior Beta. As we were going through our program, I was just taking a look at all of you here that were even being leaders in our program, and I have a list of those students that I would like to highlight that were doing the right thing, even when some of their peers around them were not. And that will stick in my head, and I will follow up with that today. But this is a very, very important ceremony that I want you all to remember for the rest of your lives. You have some big, big shoes to fill. Some of you all have been in Beta and you're continuing. If you are new to Junior Beta, you have to rise to the occasion because I have very, very high expectations. You must keep up your grades. You must always be a leader. You're going to have peer pressure. And even more than ever, and I will tell you this as a leader now, you will always have those that will test you to see if you are real Junior Beta members. You have to know how to walk away when you know something's not right and because you don't want to be a part of it. And you have to make sure that you model that as members of the BAMO Beta Club. So I just want to tell you all, thank you so much. I challenge all of the students here today. We brought you here today so that you all could see what does it really mean. These are the students here. And we hold them to a very, very high regard. I love you all out there in the audience just as much as I love them up here. And that is why we brought you here today, so that we can show you all exactly what we're looking for in our students at Barack and Michelle Obama Academy. Thank you.
Thank you. That does conclude our ceremony.